Hello fellow traders, Marv Eisen here from Timeless Dollar Trading Academy. You're looking at my chart of Friday, June 28th. And here's my E-mini chart. It's a 3-minute chart. Each candle is 3 minutes. Now, I have my trading zone that I placed on the chart, and the market opened right over here. I don't know if you could see it. The market opened right over here, and the doji quickly went down, closed the gap. So I want to know, one of the most important things I look for every day is where is the intraday high or low? And that's usually put in within the first half hour to hour of the day. Now in this case, the market opened just about 6-7 points above the previous day's close, which was down here at 55.48, and then shot back up to the Taylor resistance level, and then bounced over it and used it as support. Remember, resistance and support, typically one turns into the other. So now, where is the market going to go? Now, I use the Taylor trading zone as a visual tool to determine where the market is likely to go based on previous averages. Now, the averages are from highs to highs, lows to lows, lows to highs, and highs to lowers. So this is a calculation that I put on my chart every day, and I just represent it as a rectangular box. Resistance and support. So within the first half hour, before the first half hour of the day, I took this price right over here where the market came down and hit the previous close at 55.48. I took that as possibly being the intraday low. Now, ultimately, it did not turn out to be the intraday low, right? Because the market did, at the end of the day, close much lower. But we never know where the market's going to go. And if we're going to use our tools that are going to give us some kind of an indication of where the market might go, that's what I'm looking for, because we never know where it's going to go. So here I have my trading zone, and the market started up and immediately went up to the upper portion of the trading zone and kept going up. So what do I do at 10 o'clock? What I do is I clone my trading zone and I bring it up to the intraday low, in this case the intraday low. So I clone it and I bring the clone to where the support just hits the intraday low. So let me do that. I'm going to bring support right up to here. Okay, intraday low. And this gives me an indication of where the market might top out. Now, of course, the market moved up to the transposed resistance, but even further. But nevertheless, we don't know where the market's going to go. So this is a relatively low-risk trade based on numbers, okay? And this was a 15-point trade, and nobody's going to throw out a 15-point trade. And look, it happened very, very quickly. Again, these are 3-minute candles. As far as the rest of the day, the market topped out somewhere at 55.85 and then went down, but nevertheless, we don't know where it's going to go. So it dropped down quickly, back down to, and I'm going to remove my clone at this point, it dropped down and bounced off again the calculated intraday resistance, the calculated resistance, I should say, and then went down to the previous close and then ultimately closed the day much lower. But this was the trade based on a calculation and a transposition of the trading zone. Now, where is my trading zone for Monday? And so for Monday, I need to use my numbers from Friday, the open, high, low, close. I only need 4 numbers to fill in the calculator. And here's the calculator on the right side of my screen. So the open at 9:30 is at 55.53. So in my calculator, I'm going to enter 55.53. I'm going to press enter. It moves over to the next box, to the next column. Now I want to put in the high. The high was put in right over here, and I'm just going visually. The high was at 55.85. So right over here, I'm going to put in 55.85. For the low, I need to put in the low number, and the low was at 55.11. So I'm going to put in 55.11. And now I need the close. I only need 4 numbers, the close. The close was at 1600 hours, and that was at 55.23. So I'm going to put in 55.23. And I hit enter. And the numbers to the right fill in. All right, this is Friday, June 28th. These are the numbers for Friday. And now I get my numbers for my calculated trading zone on Monday. Resistance at 55.77 and support at 55.18. So now I want to draw my trading zone for Monday. Now, on Monday, 55.77, 55.18, okay? And the range is 59 points. So these columns fill in and they color automatically. Again, the only thing that I need to do in utilizing the calculator is entering the day's open, high, low, and close. Okay, so 55.77, 55.18. So now I go back to my chart and I need to put in the numbers for Monday. I've got to compress the chart. Okay, so here's Monday. Here's the Monday area. So I'm going to put in 55.77. I'm going to draw a rectangle, parallel channel. 55.77, starting at 9:30. I'm going to bring my cursor to 9:30. 55.77, which is right over here. And I drag it over to 1600. And I'm going to go down to 55.18. Right there. And now I also want to put in Friday's close, which was 55.23, and I get that the bold numbers on the calculator for the close, Friday's close, 55.23, and I'm going to draw a horizontal line here, 55.23 is Friday's close. Okay, so now I'm going to expand my chart so that you can see this a little more clearly. Okay, so here's my chart for Monday, 55.77, 55.18. Pretty big range, but that range is due to the averages. Remember, we're averaging price movements over a series of several days, okay? And so it's pretty easy, and this is where prices are likely to trade on Monday. Now, I realize this is a big range. Let me go back to my calculator for a moment. I'm going to show you that. 55.77, 55.18, 59-point range. Pretty broad range on Monday. And so this is where I determine prices are going to trade Monday, and this is how I use the calculator to simply generate a new trading zone for the following trading day. So that's my video for today. Marv Eisen for Timeless Dollar Trading Academy. And if you'd like to get a copy of the Taylor calculator, you can get it at my site right here at timelessdollar.com. Just click the link right on top of the nav bar, Taylor Trading Calculator. And click that link and it'll bring you to the page to tell you all about it. So that's my video for today. Thanks so much for watching. Trade safely, use lots of patience, and I'll see you in my next video.